run through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he'll double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Christian McCaffrey.
His success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 18-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Kaepernick now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
The Steelers take over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
2. Gurley. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
And he will get into the end zone. Gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score, a lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw is Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Easy, easy, easy.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Kaepernick. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. They have the allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up fourth. Kaepernick to throw for it on fourth. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And the return will stop right around the 25.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Goodson made the tackle.
B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Second and
throwing on second down. Wilson flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's third and 10. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. On third down, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal.
7-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and
on second and 9. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 20.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
The 39-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. A screen to Bell. That catch good for only a couple. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
7-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. To throw again is Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is absolutely perfect. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete. Ha-ha Clinton Dix on the coverage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. Jackson now to return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Kaepernick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. McCaffrey. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
That's good.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Gronkowski. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And he finds Gronk. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw, Kaepernick. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Kaepernick to throw again. A slant to Jones. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And Jones has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
At the Steelers' 10-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he will score. Touchdown, LA. From 8 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. A lane past the 30. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play. Leads to
on 2nd and goal. Wilson.
7-yard line.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hill looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Hill on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the crossing route, complete. That's Tate. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Golden Tate, 45 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
Okay, I know it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an opportunity.
And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Position, as you pointed out, not in this case.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
He was brought down by Trey Waynes. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 10-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Hill gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Hill showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Hill. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now it's Hill. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's early. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Will line up for the 2-point.
Did you see them hold up four fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well. Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for two, when to go for one. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for two, try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up one makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the
set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
At the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Hill. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for two, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Wilson to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. The Rams have won the Super Bowl. And they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.